It's time on Shadow Piece. A week has passed since the raid on Onigashima. A lot of things happened around Wano and a new era has started. For the first time in 20 years, pirates and samurai live in peace together. And the man who gets most of the credit is the new shogun Kozuki Momonosuke. Stories about his deeds are already being written and the hero shogun will go down in history. Some even started to call him the Apostle of Death or the Prophet of Death because of his close connection to Gekko Moria. However, people only call him by the death goddess's name, Hisanashi. The people of Wano keep on celebrating. This evening another festival is planned, with the highlight being a big reveal. However, talking about big reveals, first we have to take a look at the new bounties and who got the title of 4th Emperor. Apu appears on Inbi, one of the numbers, together with a newspaper with information of the outside world. So, listen closely, these are the new bounties for the courageous warriors that participated in the raid on Onigashima. Useless Captain Kidd and Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, 3 billion berries each. For taking down Big Mom, they have gotten this insanely high bounty, one of the highest in the world so far. Then we have the Dark Prophet, Absalom, as the new captain of the Strawhat Pirates and accompanied fleet, 2,683,444,000 berries. Everyone gets confused by the government claiming that Absalom is the new captain of the crew, but the text in the newspaper quickly explains everything to them. Gekko Moria is dead. He was killed by Kaido of the Beasts and confirmed by a top agent of the world government. Hearing these news, Kid breaks out in laughter. Moria's bounty was bigger than anyone else's in the alliance, and yet after their success, he's the only one without the bounty. This world has decided to free Moria and take away his status, a mistake by the government that will shape the future of the world. And it's not that they want to try to hide Moria's identity because of the death goddess thing. They just really believe that Moria died. When Moria was about to defeat Kaido, but his limited removal technique was too big of a burden on his body, he actually died. And that is the last thing the ZP0 agent saw. And then he escaped from Wano because he just thought that this is Kaido's victory. And there was no further need for him to be there. So the entire world truly thinks that Gekko Moria is dead. Now let's continue. Death Shrine Maiden, Gekko Perona, 435 million berries. Death King Brook, 666,040,043 berries. Moria doesn't mind losing his bounty. After all, his mindset has been and always will be the world will crush anyone who stands out. As an actual Shadow Emperor now, an Emperor level threat lurking in the shadows, Moria is quite content with his situation. And after chaining Apu to the ground with shadow arms, he is the one to continue the bounty reveals.
As an ordinary citizen, I have to see what these oh-so-scary pirates are doing. With me out of the picture, it probably will be Law who gets the title of the new emperor.
Kid heard Moria and already starts screaming at him, declaring that if anyone deserves the emperor title, it should be him. After all, he was the one to finish off Big Mom with his biggest attack. This obviously starts a scuffle between Law and Kid until Moria interrupts the rookies. They should listen because this is big news. Only now do these three crews learn about the abolishment of the warlord system, and with it some dangerous groups have formed. Blackbeard's bounty has been increased to 3,996,000,000 berries. Hancock's bounty has been increased to 1,659,000,000,000 berries. Especially Blackbeard's bounty is very interesting because now you need to think a bit about the in-universe time sequence. I'm talking more about actual One Piece than Shadow Piece here, but you know the scene where we had like at between I think arc 1 and 2 or something, when we had that one outside view of the world where they revealed Rock's bounty, Did they reveal Rock's bounty? They revealed Rogers and Whitebeard's bounties, and then they also revealed Blackbeard's bounty, which was 2 billion something something. And then we got Blackbeard's updated bounty, which was 3,996,000,000 berries. But this 2 billion berry and the 3,996,000,000 berries, technically they are only 1 day apart. So this green-haired fella, literally, I think his name is Bradu, he informed every marine that Blackbeard's bounty is 2 billion something, and the next day they upgraded to almost 4 billion. This is just weird. Now let's continue. Jinbei now has a bounty of 1,250,000,000 berries. This is a bit higher than in the canon story because right now he is technically one of the strongest fighters of Big Mom's crew, and Big Mom's crew is more established than Luffy's crew was. He also got an additional title to his Knight of the Sea and First Son of the Sea. Jinbei is now also known as the Sweet Shark. And finally, Dracule Mihawk, with a bounty of 3,590,000,000 berries, surpassing even Law and Kid's new bounties. He is by far the strongest swordsman alive, surpassing even someone like Shanks in swordsmanship alone. Simon was also a warlord, we shouldn't forget him, so he also receives an updated bounty, but let's just ignore Simon actually. Kaido's bounty was also increased to 4,750,110,000. After winning another big battle, he has to be even more dangerous to the world. His bounty is inching closer to the legends of Whitebeard and Roger himself, and with time his bounty will only increase further. So, is Mihawk the new emperor? Tell us already, you dead onion! Kid taunts Maria even more, but the gecko can't hide his amusement.
Well, it is not you, you scrub!
He continues to laugh, and Law's crew already starts celebrating, because they believe that means their captain is the new emperor.
Law, get your crew under control. It is not you either.
Everyone is surprised. So, is it really Mihawk who got the title? Everyone asks the man holding the newspaper.
Let me be honest. This makes a lot of sense. It wouldn't even be a surprise to me if he plans to attend Wano in the future. 2 years ago, he started his activity once again. After destroying one of the kingdoms allied with the world government, he already became one highly wanted in the world. Nowadays, he has over 10,000 men according to this article here. And Mihawk also joined his new corporation. Apparently there's the skills, there's the cross skills, and the new emperor is Crocodile, the Desert King, or now they call him the Desert Emperor. He has a bounty of 3,658,965 berries. Not only did he continue to build up Baroqueworks' strength, for over 2 years now, with all of the funds he amassed, creating the Cross Guild was no problem. All kinds of pirates joined him apparently, as the appeal of hunting down marines and people of the world government was quite big already. But combining that with the monetary compensation, that caught them all. Even now, as we are talking, Crocodile's numbers of members is going to continue to increase.
Now, that is all about Crocodile, but as a quick side notification, everything related to the Revolutionary Army happens just as in the canon, no changes here. So that means all hail Flame Emperor Sabo. Maria now can't stop laughing and keeps on mocking Kid for saying,
I will be the new emperor.
All of the pirates go their ways and participate in the festival in their own ways. Kid and Law are with the ordinary people. Apu was thrown into prison after getting sea stone handcuffs put on him. Maria brought him to Momonosuke and said that he should keep Apu in Wano, as he knows the truth that Maria is actually still alive. He also offered Momo to just give Apu to Kaido. The Azure Lizard can also deal with the problems his minions would create. After that was resolved, Maria, Absalom, Perona and Brook joined the Kozuki family at a special dinner in their castle. Unlike the Straw Hats, they like the high quality food. We don't need to describe the Food Wars-like experience all of the Thriller members experience at this dinner. So let's turn back the clock to the early morning of the same day. Before anyone else even stood up, Maria and Law got invited by Tenkuyama Hitetsu, who turns out to actually be Momo's grandfather Kozuki Sukiyaki. Law made a copy of the poneglyph before Maria puts his hand on the stone cube.
This poneglyph somehow feels different to the ones I've seen on my journeys.
The Surgeon of Death looks at the Death God in a confused manner. This is just a standard poneglyph, not even one of the road poneglyphs, so what is supposed to be different about it? And Law is actually right, this is a normal poneglyph. The thing that is different is Moria himself, or rather his devil fruit. After awakening, Moria unlocked an ability called All Speak. With this power, he now can talk and read every language that ever existed and will exist in the future of the world. After Moria read the poneglyph, they go down a long set of stairs together and see the original city of Wano completely underwater. They learn about Pluton being located there as well and take a copy of the road poneglyph. Moria's skill to read the ancient letters opens up the path of the Strawhat Pirates. Only one road poneglyph is missing. With this, he is the person by far closest to becoming the next pirate king. He already shares the characteristics of being dead with Roger as well. But now the question surrounding them is, where is the fourth and last road poneglyph? It is after all sad that one needs to have all four to find Lovetail. Before the Strawhat Pirates leave Wano, there are still quite a lot of things they need to do to truly prepare the future of the samurai country. Now let's get back to the current time. Our group of death is enjoying a good meal in the castle. However, while most people are enjoying the festival, someone is approaching the flower capital. The Scabbards, Momonosuke, Izo, Yamato and the 4 Yakuza bosses notice the approaching person, not sure if they are a friend or a foe. They plan to intercept him. Momo wants to use this opportunity to show Moria how much he has grown, and that they can keep the island safe even after the alliance has left. The post-Wano arc is picking up in speed, with a confrontation of a very high level. Now, let me show you all of the pictures that I used for bounties in their full, because I just wanted to share that as well. Give me a second. First, we have Absalom. He obviously looks quite menacing here, and this is the picture that is mainly used in the bounty poster, so there was not that much cut off, and it's a very nice artwork, and I didn't even think that there would be so many Absalom fan art to begin with, but this is just amazing. Then we had Perona. For Perona, I used to go with the classic female trope of One Piece, that she has a very beautiful bounty picture. Because it was taken in Wano, she wears more Asian attire. I think this is more Chinese than Japanese, but it's just what Perona chose to wear. And maybe the dragons in the backgrounds are actually... The dragon in the background should be Momonosuke flying around. Then we had Brook. Brook is now not only the Soul King, but the Death King. So his bounty picture is showing the same thing. It shows how insanely powerful he is, how menacing he is. Because this Brook is quite a lot more dangerous than the Brook in the real canon of the universe. Then we had Jinbei. Jinbei is now the sweet shark of Big Mom's pirate crew. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about him being part of the crew for quite some time. Because you know what that means. When the Blackbeard pirates attacked the Big Mom Islands, the Whole Cake Islands, Jinbei is also there, which means the battle might be a bit different than I first thought. Then we had Kaido himself. Kaido, well, he's cool. His old bounty picture was also already cool, but I just wanted to do a new picture, and this one just looks amazing in general. And last but not least, we had Crocodile. Crocodile is just... Let's just say the attire for the Cross Guild is now that everyone is wearing smokings, just like a mafia. So Crocodile, and also, well, he can get Mihawk to wear smoking, but Crocodile, Mr. One, and some other people, I mean all of the Mr. and Miss people from Baroque Works are going to wear smokings or dresses, because they have this whole mafia theme going around them. But that's all from me for today. All that's left to be said is stay happy, stay cultured, and most importantly, stay healthy. See you in the next video. Bye!